quite admire Kinnock batting it all away and saying we get friendly with those European people, this problem will disappear. That is crap with a capital K, to be honest. The reality was that if Rwanda had happened, nobody is coming across the channel. Nobody is coming across the channel to land here to end up 4,000 miles away, possibly back towards the area that they may have come from. We have a massive problem. The whole of the Middle East and much of Africa wants to head to Western Europe. The French, Germans, nobody is going to help us out. My own argument would be we should take some of our troops and we should head towards France and say we are going to actually invade the northern sands of France and shoot dead the smugglers.
What?
I would be much more in favour of some kind of violent answer. The idea
That's
that
a bit
Kinnock...
extreme.
No, the alternative... Remember, Kinnock actually got some of this right. 30,000+ here, costing us $4 million a day, double that,
because
8 million
they're not
a day,
being processed.
67,000, multiply that by 10, the whole country is going to sink. We think we've got problems about housing now. You think we've got problems about education? Well, you say all this. You yourself were saying, look at the way that it's doubled and trebled and quadrupled. So what are you going to do? You're going to be one of those that says, oh, please don't come. Is there any way I can help you? What are you going to do? What are you going to do, Michelle? You asked Stephen what he was... Go on then, what would you do?
Luckily for you, I'm quite a smart woman and I've got a little plan.
That's to be tested.
I'll tell you what I would do. I would do a few different things, right? I'd say, first and foremost, this is an emergency situation.
It is a crisis.
Yeah, a crisis. So then I would look at what kind of law. There must be something somewhere, some kind of legal thing that I could put in place that overlays on all of what I would call business as usual law. So all of this, court of this and court of that operates on your standard daily things. That's point one. I'd be investigating that over there. In the meantime, while I'm doing that, I'd have people on the beaches in France with massive megaphones. If you attempt to make this crossing, you will not be granted asylum. No ifs, buts or maybes. This is not a recognised route. You will not be granted asylum. So I'd make sure that that message was being communicated loud and clear in whatever language it needed to be communicated in point one. Then I would probably explore some form of turn back. I would look at like what they did in Australia with Operation Sovereign Borders. I would make sure I've explored that. Well, it did for a period of time. I would have some kind of turn-back operation, and I would probably have the Navy
turn them back where? Towards France. Push them back onto the beaches of France.
You cannot do that.
What, with the French pushing them towards us?